So if you're in the market for a new iPhone and you're looking for something under the $600 price point, I'm going to be recommending the iPhone 13 mini and the iPhone SE 3. Now these are both smaller sized iPhones, but with the 13 mini, you're getting a 5.4-inch XDR OLED display. It's got the all glass design. And more importantly, you can get it between 450 and 550 on the 128 gigabyte. Now, they didn't release a mini series iPhone with the 14, but I think they're going to bring it back in the future, probably with like the release of the iPhone 15 and iPhone 16, but we'll see what happens. I mean, we're still waiting for a foldable to release, which is still yet to happen. You also have a lot of different color options with the 13 mini. You can see I've got it here in blue. Honestly, I would recommend going with blue or red. I think you really can't go wrong. You know, anytime you get an iPhone in those colors. Yellow is also a good option, but you're not going to be able to get that on the 13 mini. But yeah, between blue and red. Okay, and then on the flip side, you know, you've got the iPhone SE 3, a little bit of a smaller screen at 4.7 inches, LCD, but, you know, it does have the old school home button on it, which is something that, you know, I still love even to this day. You know, it was something I miss when they, you know, changed things up, but you'll still get it here. As far as the cost of the SE3, it's going to run for between like $300 and $400, depending on where you're getting it. And then you've got 3 or 4 different color options. You know, another buying factor I would say with these phones is they both have really good battery life, which is always, you know, important. And, you know, 128 gigs on both is plenty of storage as well. I don't really think you need to go higher than that. You can still fit a ton of different stuff. The next thing I'm going to do is kind of just run a little bit of video and gaming on both of them so you can see them heads up. But, you know, if you want to learn more about them, check out the lowest prices on either one of these, or have any questions, you know, feel free to message me below in the comments. We'll have some links down there too. For now, let's run it.
You gotta take the oath. I promise to do everything in my power to protect this city. I promise. Gracias, mami.
Guys, I wanted to thank you. Both of you.
You need to lay low. Don't trust anybody, and don't take off that mask.
This message is from Roxxon. The underground will stop it.
They need you. Miles, what's the underground doing? They're after Newform. Take her! Stop!
Gotta say, I'm disappointed, bud.
Krieger.
You think you can beat the Tinker? Roxxon, you can't.
Every time I think I got this Spider-Man thing figured out, something goes wrong.
Miles, our family doesn't give up.
Whenever you say Spider-Man, you always mean the other one. You're Spider-Man.
Of course, before we get more into this, we wanted to recommend our must-try app, which is Ignition Poker. Now, the cool thing about Ignition is they have both free and real money games. You can play up to 4 tables at a time, and they've got some of the biggest tournaments to play online. Now, this hand right here was pretty sick. We had an ace-10 suited in a $200 cash game, and we flopped the biscuits. Of course, as you're watching this hand play out, if you wanted to learn more about Ignition or get started, we'll have some resource links directly below in the description.